Alright, players, we back. We about to do some motherfucking predictions for this DP and Conor fight. Um, my prediction first. Um, I don't want to sound like a casual and say first round Conor, first round's Conor. We're going later rounds Dustin. That's to always play a safe pick. But to be honest, I think if Conor's gonna win this fight, he's not winning a decision, and he's not winning submission. He's gonna have to knock him out. I think if the fight ends in submission, decision, DP won the fight. I think Conor has to knock him out. I think Dustin already took Conor's best shot and then put him out in his last fight. So we're gonna have to see, but it's tough. Cause I think Conor could actually put him out with one of those shots he landed in the last fight. But he didn't, so it's kinda hard for me to say he is now. But they were some clean ass shots. So I'm gonna have to go Dustin. Fuck it. I'm just going Dustin. Fuck it. I've been saying Dustin, been rocking with Dustin. So I'm just gonna say Dustin again. We're gonna get this video started. So ready, set, go.
Conor and Porier, if it goes down, how do you see it playing out?
That's an interesting fight. I don't know. I see it maybe a little bit more action. I think that Conor is gonna check those kicks. He's gonna make sure that he doesn't take so many kicks to that leg.
Bro, just be acting like
And if
that's
he's
like the
able
only shit that's
to
gonna happen in the
withstand,
fight. The
those
kicks.
kicks and keep
That's all
on
you say.
putting
Bro.
his
I'm gonna
game,
check the calf
I think he
kicks.
might get a knockout. But at the same time, it's a really tight match. I'm gonna give it a little bit to Poirier just because he won the first fight. He looked really good, and Conor, has some hard time checking those kicks. I'm gonna give it to Dustin, but by a little bit. I do believe that Conor, if he does the right things, he can get the win.
Who wins between Conor and Dustin?
Us-
Dustin.
Usman.
Yeah, and you just mentioned there about the Dustin and Conor fight. Obviously, they go at it for a third time. How do you think that goes down?
If I was a bet man, I'd put my money on Poirier again. The thing is, or the saying goes, it's hard to
It's not
run
about
at
everybody
6
choosing
a.m. when
Porier
you're
that
sleeping
makes me
on
think
sweat
Conor's gonna win
sheets.
now.
And I think McGregor's been getting comfortable, and so, but who knows? Like I said, I'm god awful at predictions, but the only thing I look at that fight is, one, a potential matchup for me, and two, if Dana is looking
Stop
for
it,
a backup,
bro.
I would
Stop
love to
it.
be a backup for that fight. I
You just
know
lost your last fight, I
the
think.
top 5, top 10 guys seem to
I
be
think you
really
lost your last
busy,
fight.
but if they're looking for a southpaw striker to exchange with, I'd be all game.
Conor and Poirier, this will be for the third time. What do you think about this? How do you think
It would be
goes
exciting
down?
fight though against anyone.
I think that people have exposed Connor's weakness, which is
I
pressure.
don't like Jack Hermanson for some
As
reason.
soon as he
I think it's
is
just the way he looks.
a little bit fatigued, he gets like from being
Oh
the
my
best in the
god.
world to not as good, and people knows that, and people know if they can just push through that barrier, he's open for the taking, and I think Poirier is gonna pull it off again, actually. But it would be cool if Conor won. It's something about having Conor in the sport. It does something to the sport. It creates a lot of buzz, and I think it's
And another thing,
positive
Conor better
for
talk some
all of
trash.
the fighters.
If you don't talk no trash, you
He
make this
draws,
boring ass fucking press conference. I'll be
viewers into the
fucking
sport.
pissed.
So yeah, but we'll see. I think that Poirier probably will do it again.
That's a tough one. I think it depends what Connor you get. I feel like sometimes he comes in there and he's a gamer, and then other times you don't get the same. I don't feel like he puts the same effort into his fight camps, or maybe he goes about
I don't
something
know about that
different.
one. I
But
think Conor always goes in
I'm
there.
gonna side with Dustin on this one.
He's always ready.
Again, it's one of them ones. I mean, the leg kick was a big factor last time, but obviously it was ultimately the pressure and the power of Poirier that put Conor away. If Conor can maybe, because I think what happened is his leg got compromised a lot earlier than we realised, and I think that's why he started. Connor's pushed the pace a lot early on in that second round, and was looking for them big shots, and I think it was because he knew his leg only had so long left. If Conor can avoid obviously taking the calf kicks and find a way to to escape those leg kicks and maybe fight a little bit more reserved, like we've seen him doing the second Diaz fight.
That's a good point.
It's definitely a fight to win, but
he
we can't keep writing Porier off.
She was hurt.
I thought Holloway would beat him, and he stuck it all over Holloway. I thought Gaethje would beat him, and he knocked Gaethje out. So, if I'm honest, I think with the consistency Porier have been fighting at the last couple of years, and the amount of times he's fought at the highest level compared to Conor, who's been in boxing, took a year off. I'm going to go with Porier. I think he gets it done again. I think it'll be a little bit later this time.
Yeah, Porier's going on a streak, bro. Porier's the best lightweight right now.
He can. I think having took a lot of power shots last time as well off Conor, I think that's just going to increase his confidence again. So I think I'll go Porier, but late on, fifth round. If I was a betting man, I had to put money on it.
Conor and Porier 3. What you think about them going again, and how do you see that going down?
Who's this guy? Darren Stewart? Oh, is it Darren Stewart?
How do I see it?
I thought it was just like somebody's bodyguard or something.
But how I see it is Porier, man. I don't think Conor's the same. He's trying to be the same, but he's done it. You know what I mean? He's done it. I just see Porier doing it again. The guy's just too hungry. Yeah, I see Porier winning. Bad to say, man, but I see Porier winning it again.
I still picking Porier. I thought Porier would get done last time, and I think the same this time. I just think he's in that spot where Conor was a couple years ago, where you're just in a groove, and I think I just think he's got him figured out right now. I think he's very content, but also hungry.
I don't know if he got him figured out, because I don't think
Conor's
we can figure out
content,
Conor like that, unless you're Diaz. But
I think that's going to be a very exciting fight. They're 1-1, and they both finished each other. So I think the key to victory for Dustin is if he can keep getting those calf kicks and immobilizing Conor, because he's a very strong striker. His boxing is probably the best in the UFC. But Conor's a terrific fighter, so I think if he can make those adjustments and avoid those calf kicks, because clearly he was having success, striking, and he was kind of piecing up Dustin there in the beginning.
Yeah, he was like a whole bunch of shots on Dustin.
Calf kicks, and that changed everything. So I think whoever can implement that game plan of can Conor defend those calf kicks, or can Dustin keep continuing the success of those calf kicks, and then that opens up everything else for him. So I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I give a slight edge to Conor, though. I feel like when he's motivated, he's a very, very talented fighter.
What if Dustin goes for a calf kick and Conor checks in and shit? Dustin shit just goes like the Chris Weidman and shit.
Anything can happen. You're feeling good, you feel good, and that's why MMA is so unpredictable. That's the beauty about mixed martial arts. You don't know what's gonna happen. Everybody was favorite. Everybody was, Conor was the favorite, and then Dustin Poirier showed hard, and he came back and he hurt his leg, and after that, Conor McGregor, I feel once he can't finish the guy with his best strikes, I feel like he loses confidence in himself. So, and Dustin Poirier, he's known to go to war.
I think it's just when they put pressure on Conor, I think
I don't like to predict fights because
he doesn't really like it. I don't know. It's just
we'll see what happens. It's gonna be.
Oh no.
I don't know. It's gonna be either I go 50-50.
So that's it for that shit. I was gonna say some other shit. Should have said that shit when I thought of it. Fuck. I was gonna say probably some shit like, oh yeah, Dustin. Conor better talk some shit, cause let's be honest, when you don't talk shit and it's just a boring ass press conference, like when you fought Cowboy and they were having the press conferences, let's be honest, that shit was one of the most boringest press conferences in history, bruh. Conor versus Cowboy Cerrone, that shit wasn't it, bruh. Even with this Dustin one, I mean, Dustin was it was still a little better, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's not even like, it doesn't even feel like it's Conor when he's not even talking trash, so. He better come out talking some shit. Just start telling Dustin, fuck your foundation. Fuck your hot sauce. You know what I mean? Just talk some shit. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, I got Dustin. I got Dustin winning this fight. Probably the same way TKO. TKO maybe like in the third round. Third round maybe. I could also see Conor starching that boy, but as of right now, I got Dustin winning third round TKO. Let me know what you guys got in the comments and what y'all trying to see next. I'm out. Doses.